Okay, so yeah, hi DJK. Hello. No camera today because the camera is a little bit wonky, so I decided that it's not worth it to put it up because the quality is really too it's really too bad. And this is just gonna be a pure live stream, no gameplays whatsoever. Guess I will have to see. But first, I'll see how many people are in the stream right now. I guess a couple of them. Anyway, so I mean, where do I start? Those of you who have been following my feeds, my Twitter and my Discord and whatever, would definitely have known that at the end of last month, so it's February 27th. So this is how it started. So it's just another day that suddenly there is a system update from PlayStation that requires me to update it and such. It's version 4.91 if I remember correctly. So yeah, I because before that every other system updates I done it on the console itself, so there hasn't been any much of an issue. But for this particular occasion, I've hit a problem. So there is. So I ran into an error code, and this is the error code that I ran into. So this is the 8002 F1 F9. I'm not sure how many of you have ran into this problem beforehand. Hopefully not. But this is really bad. The moment I showed this to some of my friends, they all of them said, "Yeah, this is quite bad actually." So then immediately Googled what the hell this is all about, and up until now I'm still not entirely sure what happened to my console that ran into this problem. My console was a super slim. It's in white color, so this is around something like. So it looks I think something like this. Yeah, something like this one. So I bought that PS3 Slim from at around mid 2017. It's around the time. It's about a month or so after my another previous PS3 Slim Fat have ran into a YLOD. So but at that time, miraculously, I have backed up my data. So which is why I was able to keep going on until now. And then so back to here. I ran into this problem, and I immediately knew that this is not good, So according to some of the according to the internet, some of them say this could be some kind of a module issue, a Bluetooth or Wi-Fi module, whatever. So initially I thought this is going to be just an easy fix. I will be back in no time. So, but as it turns out, this is not an easy fix at all, and it happens to be quite a critical one actually. So I think a couple of days later, I took my console to the repair stores, and the shop owner said, well, they can't fix it right away. Then he suggested me I should bring it to the service center of PlayStation, and this add to more troublesome because the service center is actually quite a bit far away from where I live, so I have to find another day which I have time, and yeah, I have to bring it to another place to hope, fingers crossed, that they could help me with this issue. But speaking until now, I guess the majority of you who are watching this live stream would immediately know that this being a PlayStation 3. This being a PlayStation 3 in 2024, why would you expect? Why would you expect? The service center would have any parts left? To fix, to fix this console. I know this is just a glimpse of hope, but I did it anyway. So I brought it to there, and they told me they have no parts to fix for me. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, so apparently the console can be fixed. Then the next problem is what am I gonna do to try and retrieve the game saves from the HDD drive, which I assume that it wasn't entirely broken. Which I hope the game saves are still there, and I can get it back out in some sort of ways. So some of my fellow Ridge Racer 7 playmates suggested that I put my PS3 into something called a save mode, and then trying to trying to back up the data from save mode, and I did the steps that they suggested me to do so, and all of the steps are successful up until the screen showed up, and it just constantly loops this screen, this one. So it keeps on saying update fail and so on. It keeps repeating this screen, and there's literally nothing that I can do. It won't enter save mode. That's the problem. So yeah, and well, at this point I immediately. So at this point, the game saves are it's not gone. It's just inaccessible, and before that, I kind of have had to mentally prepare myself that my game saves could be gone forever, because I did not do any backups this time, and unlike the previous time when I got a YLOD from my fat PS3, because the time when I had my fat PS3, I happened to have bought the PlayStation Plus membership, so I was update. So I did back up my game saves to my to the cloud, to the cloud server, and so so I was able to retrieve my game save state back then. But this time is a little bit different because I didn't do any backups. So before doing this version 4.91 update, yeah. Then again, yeah, the game saves are gone. Even though the game saves that I had was literally just Ridge Racer 7 and I think Knights of Azure and some Gran Turismo 5 game saves. So it's not much, but they are still pretty important, let's just say. And yeah, by the time I realized that there's nothing much I could have done other than get another PS3 console and start all over again. So yeah, I think this was around the beginning of March, I think 5th or 6th, I don't know. So yeah, it didn't go the way I hoped it would. I thought I was gonna miraculously get my game saves back, but I wasn't able to. So yeah, so in the end, first thing first. So during my search for methods of trying to retrieve my game saves, I bought a SSD. So this is the SSD that I bought from Amazon, and yeah, it's pretty much the kind of SSD that other people would buy for their PS3 consoles. So nothing special with this one, and yeah, as you can see, yeah, stuck in an update loop. So eventually, this is the PS3 I got. It's a slim, so it's kind of a down, so it's kind of a little bit of a downgrade, but yeah, I mean, I don't really have much of a choice. I mean, it's relatively cheap from the buyer that sold me this one. So and it is 100% functional. So you know, what else could I complain? And then yeah, as you can see from here, I literally start all over again. Damn, this really sucks. So yeah, it really sucks. You know, the online battle records are all gone, and you know, I have to start. I mean, this is the annoying part, is that you know, I literally have to start all the progress from the ground up. Yeah, start from scratch, and then yeah, it took a bit of time. I mean, at that time, I was actually quite busy with my work in real life and all the other stuff. So it took quite a bit of a time for me to actually be prepared for to do online battles. With everything I need. You know, plug-in units, machines, and customizable parts and all that kind of stuff. So eventually, I got ready, and then I ran into another problem. So the capture card that I had was an Elgato HD60S, and it ran perfectly and everything ran perfectly fine on my previous super slim model. But then on the slim model, I ran into a slight issue that it was unable to capture gameplay at 60 FPS no matter what I do. So it's only locked within 30 frames per speed. Well, I mean, yes, I could have done that, but apparently the repair shop is unwilling to risk. It's unwilling to take the risk, and I cannot understand that. I mean, and also at this point, I think I couldn't really afford any more troublesome any more troubles, you know, just to try and, you know, retrieve my game saves at this point. It's really getting annoying and frustrating. So yeah, I decided to start from scratch. You know, the decision is made, and yeah, and I am officially back online just a few days ago. So yeah, there it is. And yeah, back to the capture card issue. So I realized that there's nothing, and again, there's nothing much I could do with the capture card. So instead, I spent a little bit extra money on another capture card. This one, the Evermedia. So it's not a new capture card. So I suppose it should work perfectly fine on the PS3, and it did. Not the kind of a capture card that I hoped for, but it works at least. I mean, I'm able to you know, capture my gameplay at 60 frames per speed, so that's problem solved at the moment. And yeah, I'm still going to be very much online these days in the near future. So now it's just a matter of you know, starting to build up the online battle records all over again. Oh, and I also forgot to mention that my time attack ghost data are all gone as well. You know, given that they are all still in the super slim. So that's another thing that I wasn't able to do so. So yeah, the ghost gate data are all gone as well. But you know, the records that have been registered to the leaderboards are still there. So you know, that's a bit of a relief actually. That's kind of a bit of a relief actually. It's actually not too bad. It's not the end of the world, I think. But yeah, then I think there's a much less motivation for me to, you know, try and do all the time attack records all over again. I think couldn't be bothered I mean, I couldn't be bothered with doing any time attacks at this point. I'll see. I mean, I'll see if I would have this motivation to try and update my personal best again. So I think I'll see. Yeah, I can still make online race videos, but yeah, it really is, again, as ever, it really depends on my mood. If I feel like I want to do it, then I will do it. So don't expect me. So yeah, you guys might not expect me to make any online race videos within the upcoming month at least, and especially within the upcoming few weeks, because because I'll be heading to, just to let you guys know, I will be heading to Japan at the beginning of next month for the Japanese Grand Prix. So there will be at least 9 to 10 days that I won't be in Hong Kong, and I won't be online. So yeah, just give myself another short break, I think, and then I will see if I have the mood to make online race videos by the time I return. And yeah, so, and as you can see, I already have the e-tickets and so forth, and so so those of you wondering, you know, how much I have spent for my F1 tickets. So this is how much I've spent. It's actually quite a lot, because I've bought, because the grandstands that I bought, the area that I bought is actually in the, it's called I think the A1, a temporary grandstand, and yeah, it's in front of the front straight, I think, the front stretch. So yeah, that's about it. And let me see, is there anything else I missed? So yeah, I think that pretty much sums up what happened in the past few weeks at least. And yeah, this is yeah, this is quite a punch in the guts, really, and I think which is why which gives me a better reason to, you know, just go for a holiday, go for a trip, you know, to try you know, pack up my mood just a little bit, and give myself another break. So yeah, this probably takes a bit of time for me to you know, to digest, because I never thought I would just run. Because I never thought this day would eventually come, that, you know, I ran into such a problem that I would have to start all over again, just like some of my fellow retreaters mates, you know, Chiase, Otoyaho, and I think some others as well. Yeah, the end result is not what I have in mind completely. But you know, at the very least, at this moment, I'm still here. I mean, I'm still here, pretty much here to play with you guys, still. So yeah, just life goes on, and hopefully no more other issues further up ahead. So yeah. So yeah, I've already done I've already recorded some races in the past few days, but I still haven't had the mood to, you know, make videos and upload them to my YouTube channel lately. And the upcoming few days I'm gonna be rather busy as well, so don't expect me. So yeah, there should be at least a couple days that I won't be online. But I think I will still be online maybe for 1 or 2 days before I flew to Japan. So yeah, don't you guys worry. Okay, what else? Let me think about it. Yeah. So you know, I brought up my my PlayStation 3 console issue, and just to let you guys know that I will be heading to Japan next month. And then yeah, business as usual after I return from return home. So yeah, I guess I'll host another live stream to talk about my trip, something like that. Yeah. So the race is in. So yeah, the Grand Prix is in. Is at Suzuka Circuit, which means is in Nagoya. Actually, last year I've just been to Nagoya, so this year I have to go to Nagoya again. It's a little bit of irony, because if I knew that I would be going to the Japanese Grand Prix this year, last year I definitely would head to somewhere else. Maybe Sapporo. Actually, I quite like to head to Sapporo. Maybe Hokkaido or something like that. But I think I'll leave that for the next time, maybe during the winter, because there are still quite a great number of places in Japan that I haven't been to yet. So probably that's my future goal. Just to visit places in Japan, pretty much everywhere else. And now come to think of it, there has been quite a while since I haven't been to Taiwan. The last time I went to Taiwan was actually 2018. So and that's just only I think a 4 or 5 days trip. So yeah, I think I'll be planning to that. But before that, I already have my another short trip already planned to. I'll be so for the purpose of an anime expo, going to an anime expo in Bangkok. Yeah, I'll be heading to Bangkok in the beginning of May. So it's just like 3 to 4 days. So it's gonna be a very short, relatively short trip. Just heading to an expo and stuff. So yeah, another foreknotice. So yeah, I guess I'll let you guys know. If there's anything else, I'll let you guys know back. Until then, so yeah, places to go in the upcoming months. It's gonna be fun. Yeah. So speaking of the Japan trip, aside from going to the Grand Prix, which is in Nagoya, after that I will be heading to Tokyo for a further few days fun, because I think the last time I've been to Japan is actually at the end of 2019. So it's around the time when the pandemic outbreak, the actual pandemic outbreak, and just right before the global lockdown. So that's when I went to Tokyo, and I thought maybe after 3 to 4 years I would very much like to visit Tokyo again, just for the purpose of it. So yeah, we're looking forward to great many pictures and buying stuff, of course. Fan merchandises at the Grand Prix, of course. I'm actually planning to record something that while traveling there, maybe a first ever vlog. Maybe a first ever vlog. I'm still planning. I actually have no experience in this sort of stuff. So anyway, I'll let you guys know soon enough whether I'm prepared to do that or so. So yeah, I'll be heading to Japan this time alone. But I will be meeting other Hong Kongers at the track then. So it's not exactly a long trip. So yeah. I mean, it's more fun to have other people to go to a Grand Prix weekend with you, right? So yeah, good for me. What else did I miss? Yeah, so this is only half an hour live stream, so yeah, I think it's better for me to turn on my PS3 right now and do some online races. But I won't be streaming. Through remote because I haven't set up for a live stream for the PS3 yet. So I guess I'll just end it here at this point. And yeah, looking forward to the Shinkansen, because the last time I took a the last time I've been onto the take one of these Shinkansens in Japan is actually 2007. Yeah, so it's 2007 the last time I went on this Shinkansen, and I think it was this 300 the series 300, which is my all-time favorite Shinkansen, as I mentioned in the live stream from last year. So yeah, but this time I think I should be taking on this. I should be going on this Shinkansen. So I think this is called a Nozomi. It's an N700 series, if I remember correctly. I'm a little bit hazy on this sort of stuff. It's been a really long time. So I haven't really been onto this Shinkansen stuff. So yeah, forgive me if I'm not entirely correct on this sort of stuff. And then it's gonna be a fun trip, I suppose. And I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, there will be some time that I won't be online, so please don't be surprised. And yeah, so just expect me to be online very soon with you guys again. So I think that's it. That's my live stream today, tonight, and yeah, I guess I will see you back then. So for any further I don't know, updates, maybe you can just follow my Twitter page, so you know what's gonna so you know anything that happens. Yeah, follow my Twitter page, maybe my Instagram as well. So yeah, that's that, and I will see you guys in the next live stream, perhaps. So yeah, thank you for joining this live stream, and take care. So good night.